Hello, everyone. Captain Troy Handsome here with our DM Coffee Lich and fellow player Brelev. How are you two
Hey.
doing today?
I'm doing great.
Doing alright.
Okay.
I'm drawing a picture right now, slowly destroying my hand in the process. You know, same standard stuff.
The artist struggle. I got you. Let's see. All right. Last time. All right. This is the part of the show. Hold on. Was it Reading Rainbow? This is the part of the show where I ask if anyone wants to recap, hoping that Brelev will recap and not me. So, would anyone like to recap?
After that admission, I think it's far funnier if we force you to do the recap.
I'm willing to, if needed.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna get the stream myself. But it would be easier if we were on the map to jog memory.
Oh, yeah.
But
Let me.
we continued exploring. We once again got into a fight that we had to run away from, or else we would die. Wait, was last session the snake throne?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dolce sat in a throne that nearly killed her.
And not in a good way.
Yeah, but,
Nothing.
And then we got into a fight. Oh yeah, we found a casket full of holy water, and we discovered that the vampire bandits were just cosplayers.
Right, because one of them had a fake tooth or something like that. At least one fake tooth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We then found a bandit captain and a flesh golem, which I've since dubbed Mr. Flesh. Who we realized that we have basically no way of damaging because they're immune to non-magical damage. And the only magical damage we have is the sword that is glued to Dolce's hand, that she's not very good with because she's a dex fighter.
Oh, what? It's a long sword. I have a special ability, Naked Steel, that lets me be proficient in it.
Oh yeah, okay,
Use my
cool.
dex.
Yeah, she hasn't really been negatively impacted by it at all, except in her teaming being thrown off.
Fair enough. So
And
she
if-
can't.
Can't ever and the fact that she can ever unequip it.
Okay, so she can technically fight it, but it's still like a really powerful monster that I can't really help against.
Yeah.
So we nearly died again, and then we ran from the flesh golem.
Mr. Flesh,
But it chased us for a very long time,
my nickname in high school.
and we eventually escaped just by leaving the dungeon entirely.
Yes, and we were half joking that he would chase us out of the dungeon.
Yeah, we were joking that we would turn around and see another gold piece coming up the well.
You would get to the top of the well, and then the golem was the one that was like pulling you guys up.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
However, the session ended with a big old backstory dump from Dolce.
Big old dump.
Silly Pickles, upon possessing Dolce, has heard a second voice in her head. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, last session explained that the original Dolce was killed by a mind devourer.
Intellect devouring. Same thing.
Intellect devourer.
Yes.
And evidently the Dolce Silly Pickles has been interacting with is the intellect devourer basically piloting her body, is that right?
Yes. So technically, our gracious DM has allowed me to retain, at least for now, retain the original Dolce's consciousness, because technically, in my last campaign, the Intellect Devourer is supposed to go in, completely devour the brain of Dolce, killing her, and then obtain all her memories and her mannerisms, and kind of like fit itself inside her skull, and then pilot her body. But I liked the idea, especially because you are controlling a character that possesses people, of the whole Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Greed Ling situation. So Ling / original Dolce is just hanging out for now, and then Greed / Intellect Devourer Dolce is out here piloting her body, coming close to death every session. Yeah.
And I believe we ended on some kind of cliffhanger, or
Oh boy.
we'll talk about that at the beginning of next session.
Good thing you don't remember, because I know I don't remember. Oh, I remember now, unfortunately. You were going to ask Intellect Devourer Dolce for a question to ask non-Intellect Devourer Inside Brain Dolce
Yes.
that only she would know. Like, who's your favorite redhead or something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the recap. And welcome in, Reese.
Welcome back, Reese.
Hey.
Okay. Well, with the recap done, I'll probably reveal the under map. Boop. That wasn't it. Boop. There we go. Okay. But we were graciously given a long rest. Let me double check and make sure everything is ship-shape there.
Yes.
Whoa, my gosh, I almost gave myself -1 killing arts. That would be bad.
Be funny though.
Okay, I'm ready to rumble.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So when we left off, you guys had cowardly run back to the Yawning Portal, paid the 1 gold fee to return to the tavern itself, and paid like 1 silver, I think I said, to rent a room for the night. And you guys got your long rest, fully healing up again. So... what do you guys want to do from here? This is still a very self-guided adventure, so you guys admittedly are kind of limited in terms of things that you can do.
Well, I think first of all, we should start off with that by continuing this conversation.
Boy.
Hell yeah.
Okay. In that case, Silly Pickles, because you don't sleep, right? Technically.
Nope.
All right, so Dolce would be waking up, you know, groggily, getting things ready, like tying her hair up, getting her clothes in order, looking for her sword and realizing it's in her hand with the same energy. If someone's looking for your glasses, right? You're looking for your glasses, like, where are my glasses? And they're like, you're either wearing them or they're on your head already. Or where's my phone? And it's literally in your hand.
I have done the "where's my phone? It's in my hand" thing 3 times in the past like 2 days.
Oh my gosh, that's recent. All right, I was expecting like a 2 week situation. All right, 2 days. All right. Very
I
relevant.
don't know
then.
why it's been happening so much lately.
But yeah, she's getting ready. She'll see Silly Pickles and she'll say, "Oh, well, how'd you rest, Silly Pickles?"
I mean, I don't really rest, but it was fine.
You don't close your eyes or anything? You don't meditate? I hear meditation's good for you.
I guess I think stuff over, but
Okay. Well, ready to head out?
no, you were going to tell me to ask Dolce something only
Oh.
she would know.
Right. Okay. Let me think. What happened in her life? Let's see. There was that time where she was in this house and she had to jump off like the 2nd or 3rd floor or something. And even though she lowered herself with some umbrellas, she took just enough damage to knock her out. But thankfully, a tall half orc, was it?
I don't know why you're asking me. I guess.
Heard her bones crunch from around the house, came over and whisked her away to safety.
Okay.
You know what?
So what's the question?
I feel like I've had like a week to come up with a question for you to ask her, and I haven't done any thinking about that at all.
We love to see it.
Oh, how about this? This is a repressed memory of hers. Ask her what happened to her old mentor figure. And
Okay.
I should tell you the answer, right? Because if I don't tell you the answer, then...
I mean, if I remember right, I thought.
Oh, like you should get the answer from her and then come back to me and I'll verify if you're correct.
Yeah, I think out of character, I think the idea was Dolce wasn't sure if the voice inside her was actually the original Dolce,
Right.
or something like that.
Right.
Does that sound right, Quinn?
I believe so. I don't know. I'm not paying all that much attention to the goings on between you two about this particular
Right.
plot point.
Our gracious DM is allowing me to
That's
sort
all
through
like,
this repressed trauma on the Dolce's end. Chez's.
I, as your benevolent DM, have told you I don't care or sort it out.
That's a you problem.
Exactly.
All right, in that case, she'll just then the question she'll tell you to ask her is, what happened to your old what happened to your previous redheaded mentor?
All right, I can do that.
Oh god, she had a thing for her mentor? That's fucked up.
Honestly, I'm not sure. So this is coming from the original source material. I know some people ship it, but oh. Huh. Sorry, I had to think some things over for both Dolce and myself. Well, we don't have time to unpack that today. That's a problem for next week's me and Dolce.
I am incredibly curious about what's happening now.
Well, you know how they say your first fictional crush determines a lot about you as a person? If you, for people who don't have crushes, like obviously that wouldn't apply, but one of my earliest fictional crushes was Daphne from Scooby-Doo, which I feel like explains a lot for me.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I thought you were going to say Jessica Rabbit.
Actually, no, that movie terrified me because there was that
That's
scene
fair.
with that cartoon, like he just like fucking, sorry, kills it like on screen. I'm like, I am not watching this movie. So
Yeah, the movie scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, so I actually am not super into Jessica Rabbit, despite the fact that she's a redhead. So, But I'm sure people like her. I mean, I can tell people like her. Looks at the camera. But I'm sure she's great. Actually, no, because I rewatched the movie recently, and I was like, oh, actually, she's wholesome.
Yeah. She's a good character.
And not the wholesome we were talking about before stream.
Anyway, Silly Pickles will possess Dolce.
Oh, you're doing it now. Sorry, I thought this was gonna be like a next time it comes up in the heat of battle, you have to possess Dolce. Oh, you can do it now. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Okay, so you possess Dolce, and inside her mind, not that you can see anything, but she's fast asleep. The original Dolce, quote unquote, if that even is her.
Hey, I'm back.
Huh? Oh, hi. Yeah, you're that outside person. Hello.
Yeah, so we needed an answer to know that you're really the original Dolce.
Okay.
What happened to your last redheaded mentor?
Wait, you make it sound. First of all, she asked you to ask me that, and second of all, and third of all, you make it sound like I've had multiple redheaded mentors.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just going off of her.
Okay.
What she told me.
Huh. Well, that's a. You know what? You seem cool. You seem legit. I'll divulge this information to you. He got petrified by cockatrices.
Oh.
Well, that explains the fear of cockatrices.
That's right.
Dark.
Mm-hmm. I used to.
Notes.
I was trying to find a way to unpetrify him. So I used to ask people, like, hey, you know things, right? Hey, you're an alchemist, right? You're a wizard. I used to be a wizard. Anyway, those days, actually, this brings up like a question, like, I don't think she should have said that, because it would be like, because from her point of view, she's still a wizard. So the fact that if you told her that Dolce is running around like it's actually, no, sorry, Eldritch Knight. Anyway, so she'll say that's what happened to her last mentor.
Okay.
It would have been
I'll pass that on.
poignant if, because I think Eldritch Knight, one of the classes I was looking at for Dolce, her level 19 or 20 ability is stone, she gets access to like a spell called Stone Skin if she were still a wizard, which I thought would be pretty apt for the fact that, you know, like she's trying to get her mentor unpetrified, but then like in through her journey she learns that petrification isn't necessarily a bad, like hardening of your skin isn't necessarily a bad thing because it's a 9th level spell she'd pick up.
Yeah.
And now she's a fighter.
Yeah.
Yay. Alright, so that's the answer. she'll
Except
tell
she
you.
was already a fighter.
Oh right, yeah. So she was an Eldritch Knight, but then I considered making her like an illusion wizard,
Neat.
and then I didn't. And here we are. She is a whatever the Dungeon Dozen thing is called.
Blade Disciple.
Blade Disciple Fighter. Thank you.
Zach was too much of a fucking coward to just call it the weeb.
Yeah. Oh no, Dolce is a weeb now. Oh, and that tracks because some people count Ruby as anime. Oh no, it comes full circle.
Some people count Ruby as anime, feels disingenuous when that is absolutely what they were going for.
You know, some people are like, Ruby ain't anime. Avatar: Last Airbender ain't anime.
Some people count Ruby as anime, up to and including the creators of Ruby.
Actually, do you all mind if I post a Neo meme in our group chat? Because I know. Okay.
I'm never opposed to memes.
Okay. Well, here we go. Oh, and Reese knows this meme, but it's well, maybe my path to getting revenge wouldn't be so bloody and destructive if people didn't keep getting in my way to lecture me about what a bloody and destructive path it is. Like, it is. I love this. She's going through a lot of shit right now.
Indeed. I
Yeah.
still just love H-Bomber guy's take that Neo is one of the fan favorite characters because she's mute, so the writers can't give her dumb shit names that ruin the character.
Oh no. Yeah, there are a lot of cute takes on Neo, like, you know, people who kind of like what people do with Link from Legend of Zelda, with they know sign language, right? Or in Ruby Chibi, the YouTube animated series, Ruby just holds up signs that say things. I mean, not Ruby, Neo, I'm sorry.
Same thing.
Actually, my last DM for Dolce, yeah. What? Yeah. My last DM offered, like, maybe Dolce's umbrella could do the, I forget what it was, like make it so captions appeared under her. Like she would be mute, but she could still speak in captions. But then she would need like a somatic component to be able to do it. I forget what spell it was. It was based on a specific spell. He was like, oh, you can just cast that at will. I forget what it was.
Silent image or something, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was silent image and to specifically like make out the words. It was a cool concept, but I did want Dolce to still be able to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good thing too because there was a member of the party that needed some wrangling.
I made a character that was intentionally mute once because I thought it would be a neat thing to roleplay. The DM did not agree and put us into a setting that super conveniently magically granted my character the ability to speak. And I'm like, fuck you, I don't want to roleplay like that.
Is that against your consent?
Pretty much. I still strictly refuse to do it. Okay, so context, we were playing I think 3.5 and we were doing a whole lot of in 3.5 you played as like you could play as a whole lot of different monsters and monstrous races and creatures and things like that, but rather than them just having a playable version, they had like the ability to play as that thing, but you had to sacrifice some of your character levels to do so. So there was a lot with the idea being like, well, if you take a monster at level 1 and you take up like one of the base player races at level 1, the monster is on average going to be more powerful. So they're trying to adjust for that. Unfortunately, they kind of overcorrect. So like the more powerful monsters require you to sacrifice so many levels that they become like
Unplayable.
incredibly weak comparatively. So in this situation, I was playing as what is called a Lesser Nightmare, which is a demon horse.
Oh.
There were two versions of it. There's the Lesser Nightmare, which had level adjustments, so you can play it as a playable character. And then there was the regular Nightmare, which is significantly more powerful and does not have level adjustments, so you are not allowed to play that. So I was playing as the Lesser Nightmare, and between the two of those, the Lesser Nightmare doesn't get any languages. It can understand Common and Infernal, but it cannot speak any languages. So I was going to just roleplay gestures and whatnot, and the DM was like, I don't want to fucking deal with that. So we just happened to be about to start an Alice in Wonderland themed adventure. And he was just like, you're in Wonderland, you can talk now, fuck you. And I was like, thanks for fucking assassinating my character, shithead. Very toxic group, honestly. I don't talk to any of these people.
See.
That DM recently wished me a happy birthday on Facebook, and I considered deleting my Facebook after that.
I respect that.
So I was just like, shit, great, this guy doesn't think that I'm dead. That's annoying. I was hoping everyone from high school had thought that I died years ago.
That's a common sentiment. Actually, since I moved away from where I grew up, I kind of like, I think my friends from back then, you know, they're like, oh, you know, you should hit us up when you're in town. And this is no offense to them, because in my situation, at least, I do enjoy a lot of their companies. But like, for me, because of the ADHD, out of sight, out of mind. So now that I live up here, with the exception of like my best friend, my family, and my sister's partner and my brother's partner, like, I don't think about these people when I visit. I'm just there to see my family. And again, this is no offense to them, but I don't ADHD. I just forget. You don't exist. In a non-offensive way, you don't exist to me.
You don't exist, but not because I hate you.
Yeah.
It's because I saw a shiny object and got distracted.
Yeah. You don't exist because... Ooh, what's this over here? Sorry, what are we talking about? One of my friends asked if I was, when I mentioned my love of shiny objects, she asked if I was a Corvid, and I'm like, oh, that's a compliment. I am happy to be compared to a Corvid.
Hell yeah.
Especially because I was trying to explain Curse of Strahd to her. I was like, so, do you know what vampires are? It's a dumb question. Everyone knows what vampires are. I actually had a dream the other day that our remaining player came back and you all had art ready to go for Curse of Strahd, and we were streaming it, which I understand might not necessarily be on the table, but like, I dreamed about it. It was very vivid. I was very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much art I want to share with y'all once down the line. I'll just say down the line. But yeah. Okay. Well, you got the answer from Dolce, or Ling Dolce.
Right. She will unpossess Dolce.
This isn't confusing at all.
And say, all right, so her original mentor was petrified by a cockatrice.
Oh wow, you got that answer, huh? I thought that was like pretty deep in there, you know, repressed, buried under trauma.
Yeah, no, so she's just in there.
Huh. Did she say anything? Like, she wants to not be in there anymore or something? Or he's ready to
I mean, I can ask.
Anything about me?
But, I don't know. She
Trying to ship Dolce with herself? You heard it here, folks.
I mean, she seemed pretty, I don't know, pretty blasé about the whole thing when I've talked to her. She was sleeping last time.
Cool. Okay, cool. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we're good then.
Uh-huh.
Dolce nods to herself assuredly and gets her stuff ready to go.
Based on that, I'm very curious as to what, like, intellect devour Dolce thinks we've accomplished here.
She's like, oh,
cool.
man.
I am not an accessory to the utter, like, annihilation of this other entity. Cool.
Yeah, I'm innocent.
Well, that's a good weight off my shoulders.
That's a big relief. Ooh. Time to go kill people.
I was feeling bad about that recently.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Was it getting like feelings? What was guilt? Regrets? Strange feelings to me.
Don't have to deal with that shit anymore.
Who needs therapy?
Time to go eat other intellects.
All right.
Well then, I guess we'll head back down to the dungeon.
Mm-hmm. What is it? Another gold piece to go down? I don't remember.
Yep.
All right. Well, with Silly Pickles in tow, Dolce will saunter over to the well and flick over a gold piece, and I'll remove that from my inventory.
Woohoo. One of the Ballkeep and Ono directs one of his employees to lower you guys down on the pulley. And I realize now I forgot to get my book up for when you guys are running around causing problems in my dungeon.
Oh, yeah. We love causing problems. Like Mr. Flesh over there.
Yes.
Just off in the distance menacingly. Like, you know the Lucky Luciano meme? Like, we take a group selfie at Silly Pickles and Dolce, and in the back you can see Mr. Flesh back there.
Jesus.
You also see Jesus in the back. Oh yeah. Last time I ran Jesus was last April, whenever Easter is, or as they said in my church, Resurrection Sunday, because we couldn't say Easter. I made Jesus a banshee.
Fuck yeah.
It was primarily so I could kill off some NPCs.
Nice. You were calling NPC Banshee Jesus.
Banshee Jesus.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Jesus' classic ability to kill people by shouting at them.
I mean, I'm sure there's a. Jesus went ham, sometimes. There was that temple, he saw everyone was like setting up NFTs.
No, he didn't.
Or
He was
something in there.
Jewish.
Wait, what? You didn't know? Wait, you didn't know he was Jewish? Sorry, you didn't know that the figurehead of Christianity was Jewish?
No, his joke was that he couldn't have gone ham because.
Oh my god. Alright, well, it was a good stream, everyone. I hope to catch you all next time.
I think that is like the third time. Well, there he goes.
And he's gone. Welcome back.
That's the third time we've gotten the bad pun followed by, well, stream's ending, guys.
It's a good joke. It never gets old.
I'm personally not tired of it.
You guys did go down to the dungeon, correct?
That's right.
Yeah.
I deducted my gold piece. Let me find this.
Great. I just need to be sure because I was distracted because I was texting my friend asking if he'd be interested in taking on a commission to draw a sexy spider daddy.
Oh, right. Good times with sexy spider daddy last week. Unless it's a different spider daddy.
He seemed very, very confident that he could do it with ease. So I'm like, okay, man. Okay. I guess we'll stop shopping around for the artists. You seem very confident. So.
Yeah. Y'all heard it here first, folks. Sexy spider daddy's on the menu, boys.
I have full faith in him.
Nice. Me too.
Yeah. This is the artist in question who has drawn my Coffee Lich avatar design. Oh, also, Lightning,
Yes.
would you mind lowering the coffee lich just a tiny bit?
Sure.
There's like a couple pixels gap.
Oh no, I'm so sorry I didn't see that. Okay, excellent. All right, thanks for pointing that out. We are good to go.
Fine. Hooray!
Hooray.
It's sad to see that the higher resolution version doesn't seem to have had any noticeable impact on the visual quality of the image though on the stream. Oh well, win some you lose some. Okay, so the two of you return to the dungeon in the fine sand floor that in the fine sand floor at the bottom of the entrance to the dungeon, you see a staggering number of very large footprints that seemingly indicate that something was pacing around this area, possibly for an extended period of time.
It was Mr. Flesh.
And then there is one set of those footprints that leads into the room from this hallway, and then there is a second one that is slightly more distinct leading out.
Don't like that. Okay, I've made notes.
I'm sure we'll never run into him again.
Right. Well, it's a big place. I'm sure.
Yeah, what are even the chances that we happen to go the same direction he does?
Right. Just think, what would I do if I were Mr. Flash? And do the opposite. Oh no. Not a suspicious DM roll.
Don't even worry about that, actually.
I love saying that. Don't worry about it. There's nothing. Pay no attention to what's happening over here.
Don't worry about that, smiley emoticon.
Oh no, that's even worse. Okay. So I'm sorry. You said the more prominent set of footprints was heading in somewhere. Blockhead, what are you doing here?
Yeah, leading out this hallway is a slightly more. It is slightly clearer, as if it was the last one. Like, although sand has not gotten like accidentally kicked on top of this particular set of footprints.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the first set of footprints?
Leading into this hallway.
Oh, okay.
Well,
And then, of course, there are plenty of footprints leading there.
Yep. Classic Killer's Gate. Well, I assume the answer is no, but Dolce is like, you know what? Maybe we should go this way. And I know that she probably can't enter the room from this secret door direction, but she wants to see if she can.
Oh, yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me double check. I'm pretty sure you can. Never mind, you can't.
Well,
I thought it was just that it was like functionally invisible from the south side where you are, but no, it is unopenable from the south side without the aid of the knock spell, which, fun fact, Suchi knows, and I believe I have prepared. So expect one of these days in Radiant Citadel for a stealth section to be completely fucking uprooted.
good to know. Thank you for the heads up. I will look out for the next stealth section and be like, oh, well, I know what Suchi's doing here.
Cracks knuckles. Pulls out 5 sticks of dynamite and a plunger.
And for my next trick,
I'm gonna make this door lock disappear. Need everyone to put on the safety goggles and stand at least 50 feet away from this door.
well, Dolce will look at the camera nervously, like they do in that popular show that I haven't seen much of, The Office. And she'll head towards, well, the only available path.
Yep. wonder how other people run this adventure.
Right?
What was that?
Said, I wonder how other people run this adventure. There are a lot of times where I'm just like, aside from the whole I only have 2 players in my party thing, I feel like there are a lot of ways that this could potentially be improved.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious too, because I know that on Friday we had Fool Kun who was watching, and they had seen, they'd done some Radiant Citadel, so they were able to give input there. But like when it comes to Dungeon of the Mad Mage,
No idea.
no idea. I have no idea what's in store. I get to sit back, relax, and watch my character almost die.
So should we head back the same way of the horrible flesh monster, or maybe we could go try and get revenge on those other goblins?
Perhaps it is long overdue revenge time on those. It wasn't just goblins. Who else was there? Owlbear, bugbears?
Yeah, it was goblins and bugbears.
Goblins and bugbears. Well, give them what for, matey? Alright, well. I guess we'll head down then.
Yeah.
Right. Now that Dolce's around this tunnel, unless there's something new going on, she'll start squeezing through. Well, actually, she's like short enough to not have to squeeze, from what I remember.
She is exactly the same height as this tunnel.
Nice.
I can't believe, of all things, my D&D program is telling me that I'm spelling Old English words wrong that I know are spelled correctly.
It's like telling you correctly should be spelled COURRCTLY.
Exactly.
Alright, from here, I'd like to ask actually Silly Pickles to take the lead. Since our passive perception's higher, since we're getting, in case anything's new, anything has changed.
Just a second. I believe this is the way we wanted to go.
I believe so.
We. Alright. I'll open this door with Mage Hand, assuming I can.
Yep, should be fine.
Whoa.
Huh. You remember which way it was?
I think it was up. Oh no. Oh boy.
Great news, it's time for your revenge.
Yay! Dish best served quick.
Oh god. That was said with the same cadence as your never shredded eat whenever.
Never eat whenever.
Never eat.
Just don't eat.
Eat. At Joe's.
Oh god, he goes first.
Oh boy, oh boy. Aha. Take that. I'm faster than one enemy. Aha. Aha! I can't do math. I'm like, oh man, 15 is lower than 13. Pay no attention to my lack of math
That's
skills.
you don't need to keep rolling, it's fine.
Okay. Oh wait, let me try to find the rest of the goblin tokens. Give me a sec. There's a lot to walk with here. Hold on, 1 sec.
Nope, nothing there. He's like, oh, this one's got a chainsaw.
Ah crap! I gotta find the goblin with the unique, with the unique name and magical weapons. 5 hobgoblins.
Oh lord.
Alright. Almost as if these guys were expecting you. This goblin, in record time, pulls out his bow, knocks an arrow, and looses it directly at Silly Pickles.
Oh nice.
And misses.
Oh nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for his turn. And now this bugbear is going to charge at Silly Pickles. And make a Morningstar attack on you. Bonk. And also miss. Silly Pickles, go up.
Hey, I found them. She will attempt to fling Blockhead at him. And miss.
Nope.
She will.
Dolce, as you see Silly Pickles and Blockhead get towards the end of the hallway where it expands into the next room, you immediately see an arrow fly past Silly Pickles, and then you see a Morningstar just barely miss her head.
Oh. Okay, they're prepared.
Yeah. Fuck, I'll just move here and then end my turn.
Alright. Goblin in the next room over is going to hear this commotion and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and take a shot at Silly Pickles.
Whoa.
Just
Takes 15 for 3 piercing damage.
Yep. I was about to say use uncanny dodge, but then I remembered.
No, you do not. Dolce, you're up.
Okay. I always forget. I'm sorry. Who's the person who gets to activate my flanking? Is it Blockhead or is it Silly Pickles?
This is
Silly
Silly
Pickles.
Pickles.
Okay, cool.
Blockhead is a cube of wood.
Yep. Well, I was just curious since, one has a physical presence. And Alright. And Dolce will move into position here. And she will strike with the totally not suspicious longsword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that hits.
So I'm gonna put her up here and let's roll this. Oh.
14 damage, not bad.
Okay. Welcome in, Cover Me in Queso. You came in just in time for the first crit of the night. And as good.
Good timing.
As part of her extra attack feature, she's gonna get another crit. Here we go. Okay, that's not another crit.
That's not even another hit.
We'll see. It's because I have no wood to knock on over here.
That's what you get for. That's what you get for the hubris.
Yep, that's my hubris. Gets me every week. She'll use her bonus action to attack with her offhand with the umbrella.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one hits.
Ooh.
Bonk.
All right. Yeah, so she gets a meaty hit with that first strike, and then she'll try to swing again. And with the momentum of her, it wasn't a miss. It was a wind up for her offhand attack to hit. She chuckles to herself assuredly, just like she did earlier with Silly Pickles, and she'll end her turn.
Alrighty. Next up is this goblin, also going commotion from the next room over. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's just going to take a shot at Dolce.
Oh, that's me.
Yep, and that's a miss.
Woo.
Next up is this goblin. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's going to make a melee attack against Silly Pickles for 2 more slashing damage.
Mhm.
Next up is this other goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is going to take a shot against Dolce as well. Huzzah! And quick miss. Now we return to the top of the order. This guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do a melee attack against Dolce.
That one's fast. Woo.
And that is a just barely a miss.
Woo.
And Bugbear is going to swing his Morning Star at Dolce in revenge.
Oh!
Crits right back for 27 damage.
Oh my god! That's more than half my health. I'm gonna parry that. What is this? A bugbear? Oh my god! All right.
After you get an impressive attack off of this Bugbear, does he replace more than half of your ribs with his Morning Star?
All right, I'll reduce the damage by 8. So what was it 27? All right, I'll take 19.
Yeah.
Putting me at
See, that's not so bad.
yeah, I'm still above half health. Anime blood spits out.
Exactly. Okay, Silly Pickles, yo.
All right, I'm gonna try and finish this guy off, and miss again with the exact same roll.
Woohoo.
Wow, it sure is convenient. Look at those 3 goblins lined up there like that. If only someone had AoE attacks of some sort. Yeah.
You guys even communicated about the classes that you were gonna pick.
What?
I said you guys communicated about the classes that you were gonna pick for these characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I voiced concerns about having 2 martial characters in the party, but... anything else on Silly Pickles, Tom?
I guess not.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I gotta try to possess anyone this time.
I'm not sure what good it'll do me. I guess because they're all just gonna attack Dolce instead.
Yeah?
So no, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. So is this goblin who's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's gonna take a shot at Silly Pickles with his bow. And that hits for... Is that 1 or 2 piercing damage?
It's 1.
Yeah. No, remember who hands down.
Uno.
1 all damage. That guy... Get that guy a raise. Dolce, you're up.
Okay. Oh man. Ooh. Dolce has a plan. I say to myself. Man, actually, I feel like she should maybe burst down this owl bear because it hurt her real good.
Bugbear, you mean?
Oh, bugbear. I keep saying owl bear. She
Throw in some bugbears in here just to make sure that you can remember what they are.
All right, she'll expend a use of her killing arts. She will focus on, because she has advantage, she'll focus on the bugbear. She will use Surging Spirit for the temp health. She will use River Stance to try to knock it prone. And then she will use Clash Style for a total of Surging River Slash. And she'll try to strike. Wapow.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh my gosh, minimum damage. But she will apply the 3 temp health to herself, and she'll ask you to make a DC 14 strength save.
Ah, right, okay. Yep. Just looking in the style section, I was like, Slash isn't the one that does that. What the hell are you talking? Oh, wait, DC 14 strength save, you said?
Yep.
Well, it does pass.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna do this. It's the Bugbears. Has 2 nat 20s in a row, like competitors. Alright, I put it at ×2 up there. Well, that is unfortunate. She will strike again as her extra attack.
What the hell?
She's like, I can do that too. Okay.
This fight has gone on for less than 2 full rounds, and we have had 4 nat 20s, 3 of which have been critical hits. That does successfully finish off that bugbear.
Woo!
Thank God.
With her bonus action, she will strike the goblin next to her with her offhand umbrella for a 14.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, well that guy definitely looks pretty beat to shit.
Okay. I think she'll pass her turn.
Okay, so this goblin is going to take a shot at Silly Pickles. Hits for another 2 piercing damage. And then he is going to taunt and run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Uh-oh. Getting more health, perhaps? I was thinking, oh, cool. It's running away. Oh, no, it's running away. Whoa.
Next up is this guy immediately next to Silly Pickles, who's going to use a scimitar attack on her, hitting for another 2 slashing damage.
You okay over there?
Yeah.
Then he is going to use Nimble Escape and use his bonus action for disengage. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy is going to take a shot at Dolce, his bow, and miss. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this guy right here is just going to disengage immediately. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he's gonna dash. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Silly Pickles, you're up.
Silly Pickles is gonna fling blockhead at this far guy.
Which guy in particular?
This guy.
This guy? Okay, cool.
And miss again.
Unfortunate.
And I guess she'll move here and try to... Well, no, because Dolce's gonna attack him.
He also goes next.
Yeah. I'll use a bonus action to restore some health.
Okay, doke.
Yippee.
Oh, not bad. Second highest, right?
Pretty much.
All right.
Glad you seem to have gotten the hit die fixed.
I just have to remember.
Oh, you have to change it every time or something?
Yep.
Weird.
But that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Actually, well, where was I? I think it was right here. Hold on. Yeah, I guess I'll chase after them.
Okay.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. This goblin is gonna just cut and run. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dolce, you're up.
Okay. Dolce isn't quite sure what's going on. She'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. You can kind of ascertain the situation a little bit better from here. We'll go 25, 30. And we'll take the dash action and go 5, 10, 15, 20. Potentially cutting off this goblin's escape route. And she'll end her turn.
Okay. Next up is this goblin is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, next up is this goblin who you guys have now surrounded. He is just going to nimble escape, disengage. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next up is this guy. Next up is this guy. I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Silly Pick, what you got?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, isn't this the room where? Isn't this the room where they had the 6 held actions?
Yep.
Good times, good times.
I guess she'll move Blockhead into here. Not that it's gonna matter too much.
Alright.
And I'll end my turn.
So next up is this goblin. I'm just gonna go 1. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And also let me reveal a little bit more of this space
Yes.
for Silly Pickles.
This room.
Next up is Dolce.
All right, Dolce will go 5, 10, 15. Look around the room. Kind of like it all comes flooding back to her. So we go 20, 25, 30. I don't think she can see that goblin over there, so she'll just she's looking around.
Mm-hmm.
They went that way.
Oh, she'll. Well. Wait, do I? Yeah. Well, then I guess I'll use my action to dash. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
There's suddenly a goblin right next to you.
Oh my gosh. Where'd that come from? Jump scare. All right, I think she's done.
Alrighty. This guy's gonna go. I think that keeps him on the map. It does, yes. This guy is once again going to disengage his bonus action and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Good enough. And lastly, this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Silly Pickles, you up?
Okay, hold on. Oops. Goes here. I don't think I can keep up with them because I functionally can't dash since I need to take Blockhead with me.
Yeah.
Oh
So
man, I should have scooped the blockhead.
I'm out of the race. Is there anything to my right?
Oh, yeah. 1 second.
And did any of the goblins go that way?
Nope.
Alright. Do we know if the map loops around that way? No. Did that side of the map
That's
go
where I
up?
came from. Technically, we went up and around. It's like an upside down
Yeah.
U.
Correct.
And then we didn't. Okay. Gotcha.
You have not really anything to the right of this space that I'm pinging now, you have not explored at all.
Right, because we went down. We came from up, and then we went down, and we went left. And I don't think we went those other ways.
Exactly. So after you looped around, came down into this particular area, and then got into the fight proper in this spot. And then the furthest down you guys went was here, and then the fight went really wrong, and then you guys dipped and left the area. So you have not explored south of here, and you have not explored east of here either.
Uh-huh. She's gonna say, well, I think we lost them. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch up with them.
Okay.
They might be setting up another ambush, but
Dolce nods. It makes strategic sense for them to set up an ambush. So she is probably going to not pursue them any longer should it come to her turn.
Okay. Well then. Alright. Dolce, it is your turn, so you officially given up on the chase?
I believe so.
Okay. And I believe Silly Pickles is functionally incapable of continuing this chase.
yep.
All right, Dolce will make her way back to Silly Pickles, and on her way, she's going to use her second wind.
The goblins disappeared down the hallway, and in the distance, you can hear the sound of an old door creaking open and then abruptly closing.
Okay. The abruptly closing makes me feel like it's more that they're strategically retreating and not obtaining reinforcements that are coming through. Yeah, that's right. Right.
Sure.
Cool. All right. Well, Dolce was saying, well, last time we were here, we were prevented from exploring a little bit more. So what do you say we look around here a little bit?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, we should stay on our toes in case anyone is lurking about, but yeah, let's explore. Oh, okay, yes, this way. She will follow you since you have the better passive perception.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to light something up so you have a light source?
Oh, right, instead of just the sword. Okay, she will cast light
Wait,
on
what is
her.
the sword's light again?
10 feet.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
light.
actually, I'll cast light on the umbrella, so at least it's 20/20.
Yep.
Dolce's just holding a nightlight with a
Cool.
very long extension cord.
Yes. Indeed. How long does that cord go? As long as it needs to.
It's our way of getting out of this dungeon, which totally won't turn into a maze on us.
I'll move here just to reveal the map again. And is this a tunnel that's not finished yet?
Was it like caved in?
Functionally, yeah, it's an unfinished tunnel. It is not necessarily caved in, it's just dug out and then stopped.
All right, let's explore up here. Whoop. Oh, sorry, what was that? I think you're muted.
God damn it.
Why do you keep muting yourself?
So it doesn't
that
pick
I'm
up.
not echoing.
Yeah.
We've gone over this a couple times, silly.
Well, yeah, but I thought we established that you muting yourself doesn't stop the echo. I would have to mute myself.
I mute myself when I'm not talking.
Okay.
That way you don't get picked up on my end. That way you don't end up like talking both as that way like both of our characters don't light up whenever you're speaking. Problem is that it's easy to lose track of when I'm muted and when I'm not, so I just end up accidentally muting myself before I start talking. So the passage to the right expands into a narrow tunnel crudely dug out through the stone. You can hear the sound of something dragging along stone and soft chittering in the distance.
Monkeys.
Yeah.
The only thing I think of when I hear chittering. I'll join you.
The path branches into two distinct pathways. The chittering sound seems to be coming from this entrance.
Interesting.
And as you enter that, you see the source.
Oh Lord. Grix.
Can't even tell what those are. Oh, they are Grix, yeah.
Finally, I knew something before Braylith did. Ha! Because for
Yes.
the record, I haven't been playing D&D very, very long, so I don't know half of these enemies.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what I was looking at.
Yeah, every time we enter a new room, Braylith's like, wow, that's a shingling and I'm like, right. One of those. Yes.
Do I know what a Grick is?
What, like silly pickles?
Yeah.
I don't know. You tell me. It's your character.
Sure.
Next you'll tell me that Silly Pickles was a Grick in a past life.
Yeah, that's possible. That'd be an interesting character to play. I don't remember exactly what they do, but
They don't talk, they'll tell you that much. They're functionally just animals. Like they're not like fully sapient beings.
yeah. What are they, monstrosities?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are, for the moment, occupied with something else. As if they are having their own conversation amongst themselves, chittering back and forth.
Fascinating. Not monkeys.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So the Pickles will gesture to Dolce and point them out.
Okay. Dolce will
should
shrug.
probably- We should probably get the jump on them, honestly.
Dolce nods and she'll ready her weapons.
All right. Let's see if I can hit with block at this time. I'm going to go for the closest one.
Okay.
Do I have advantage because they don't know we're there yet?
Yeah, sure.
That's more like it.
Ooh.
Shitty roll, but still.
Alright, so that is 14 damage up front.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. Gotta check some stuff. That's what I thought.
Resistance.
Yep.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Well, they're definitely aware of your presence now.
Oh yeah? What if I go here? With a whopping 11, that guy's going first.
Alright, so what is their speed? What is their sight? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, the Grick on the far side of the room acts faster, possibly because it doesn't have a sizable bump on the side of its head now, causing it to be disoriented. So this one moves up towards you two, but doesn't manage to get quite close enough. Silly Pickles, you're up.
All right. I'm going to attempt to once again fling this fling blockhead at the one I just hit. Fucking sweet.
That'll do it.
Damn, only didn't have resistance.
So that is 23, right?
Halved, yeah. Alright, making up for that last fight.
Yup. Alright. Anything else from you?
How's it looking?
It's looking a little beat up.
Alright. She's actually going to attempt to possess Dolce.
Oh, I see. Hopping around for a ride. That's a ride.
Blunk. Assuming you're allowed, of course.
Yep.
Crowded head again.
Hello again. And she'll end her turn.
Dolce, you're up.
Dolce will go 5 if possible. 10. Let's go 15.
Spicy.
And she'll try to strike it with
Alrighty.
the special, not suspicious longsword. 14.
Yep, that hits.
All right.
A mighty blow.
She'll attack with her offhand weapon, the Umbrella. Oh my gosh, what's going on here?
Are you guys like loading your dice?
I don't know how to.
If I was, I would have done it during the last fight.
That is incredible. Did you mean to do that one as the offhand attack though?
Yeah. I was gonna do the right hand and the left hand and right hand.
Fair enough.
Yeah, since
That's
the longsword's in the right
unfortunate.
hand.
Oh wait. Oh man, that's actually unfortunate considering that one's not even magical.
Right.
So that is a whopping 2 damage for a crit.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love to see it.
Okay. And then with the critical blow as she strikes with the umbrella, she will kind of like, not like a scissor motion, like with the umbrella on one side, she'll come in with the long sword and try to cut it clean off. 25.
Yep, that hits again.
Ooh, maximum damage.
It's deeply unfortunate that that second attack was the offhand.
It's okay.
Oh well.
Oh well. She will, I believe, end her turn.
Alrighty. So next up is this Grick, which is not going to attack Blockhead because I don't want to make my monsters just waste their taunts pointlessly. So it is going to slither up behind you, making that same sound that you heard earlier.
I don't like
something dragging along stone.
Ugh. I don't like the Slytherin.
And it is going to lash out at you with one of its 4 barbed tentacles.
Lash out at me? You gotta go to there. Oh.
So that is 9 slashing damage on you.
Alright, I'll take it. Depleting my temp health and depleting my current health by 6.
And 4 damage to Silly Pickles as well, who is possessing you. And now that it has hit you with the tentacle, it is holding you in place for its beak attack as well.
No.
And that one manages to miss, though.
Phew. Wait, holding me in place as if I'm restrained?
No. It's just that they can only make the beak attack if they hit with the tentacle attack.
Cool. Just checking.
And that's going to be the end of that one's turn. But now it's the other one from the other side, also lashing out at you with its tentacles.
There be.
Yep, that one misses.
Whew.
and as a result, it cannot make another attack. So, Chili Pickles, you are up.
All right. That's why I possessed you. You have higher AC than me. Those would have hit me.
Aha! I thought you just wanted to ride over here, but nice plan.
Dolce's longsword arm will suddenly snap back and swing at the other.
Back into
Swing at
place.
the other Greg.
Back out of her socket.
Gonna casually dislocate my coworker's arm for an attack. Don't mind me.
Do I have to do this?
Oh yeah. Roll a longsword attack.
Okay.
Which one were you attacking again?
This one.
Okay.
All right. So 24 hits.
It does, yes.
Whoa! Maximum damage again.
And that is enough to finish that one off.
Yahoo!
So
Ah!
as you
Yippee!
yank the arm back, the sword just goes right into its open mouth, split, just narrowly slipping past its beak, clean through the head and out the other side.
Metal.
You regain control of your arm, but you just hear "nice," and that'll be the end of my turn.
Dolce, you're up.
All right. Dolce will kind of like, as she comes back from that strike, and she'll bring her arm forward, kind of like, you know, like you whipped it back, she'll whip it forward for a powerful strike. 17?
Yep, that hits.
Is this minimum? Minimum damage.
You're doing fantastic.
Yep.
I think she pulled a muscle doing this. With her bonus action, she'll try to swipe at the Grix's lower area. 13?
Nope.
All right, and then she'll take the longsword and kind of uppercut it with a 10. She's gonna
This
nurse
break is
her.
not going down easy.
She'll nurse her pulled shoulder and pass her turn.
Alrighty. So next up is the Grick. It's going to attack you with its tentacles again. And it's gonna miss. So that was the end of its turn.
Oh my gosh, 13. What the heck? Oh my gosh, second highest damage you could deal.
Dolce's arm is gonna swing forward of its own accord and attack it again.
Yeah, that hits. Bang.
Did you technically
Crap.
finish off both of them then?
Yep.
Nice.
Haha, you hear, haha, kill steal.
You just make Dolce start teabagging in place.
Amazing. Well, congratulations.
Yahoo! Dolce holds up her left hand to high
Few
five.
monstrosities.
But yeah, Dolce will hold up her left hand for Silly Pickles to presumably high five with her own right hand.
Yeah, sure. Silly Pickles will do that.
All right, so it kind of looks like she's high fiving herself to any outside onlookers.
Oh yeah.
Well, the good news is that there is no one here to know your shame.
Oh yeah. We should probably do this at some point. Did the bugbear have any gold on him?
Oh.
Yeah, I believe the bugbears have about 5 gold on average.
Oh, okay. Is it cool if we quickly trek
Yeah.
back to grab it? Thank you. I'll add 2.5 gold to my inventory.
Yeah. Building up a fortune.
Woohoo! The Gricks, unfortunately, do not seem to have any gold on them.
Damn it. Everyone knows Gricks are famous for...
Famous for their unyielding wealth.
it's all because they switched to digital. Their darn Apple Pay.
They don't have any gold, but they do have Visa debit cards. So the room itself is unlit and primarily barren. However, the floor is littered with small rocks and pebbles, broken statuary, and jagged chunks of masonry, big enough to crush a man's skull.
Sounds good to me. Oh, by the way, happy International Women's Day to any women around. Speaking of gatekeep, girl boss, gaslight. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you, women.
If you want to celebrate too, become a woman today.
I do.
One of my coworkers has made many comments about how she wishes she was a man and her life would be so significantly easier if she was. And I was like, I mean, you can be a man. It is up to you. Right here and now. You can make that choice. And she's like, no, I can't. And I'm like, I am literally out as a trans person at this time. I am telling you right here and now, you can just do that if you want.
Would that make her life so much easier, though?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, anytime that she's mentioning it is pretty much exclusively in the context of she is sick of dealing with sexism and bullshit like that, such as being hit on by many of our male guests at the hotel. Happens obnoxiously frequently. Like, I've never actually seen a person like have to endure that sort of thing in real life. It's just not something that I've ever really seen. Meanwhile, I have seen at least 3 guests and 2 to 3 delivery guys to kind of like give her their number like on a little scrap of paper, and every time she just like shows it to me and then throws it in the trash. And then after about 2 of those, she started talking. She made a comment about how if she was a man, she wouldn't have to deal with that. And she refuses to hear the truth of gender liberation.
This would be where I.
So,
would
do you
make
want to
the-
continue? Oh, sorry.
This is where I would make the tasteless joke to be like, oh, by the way, Coffee Lich, I gotta message you something real quick. It's just a string of numbers. It's not my number, of course. Credit card numbers, yeah, because Dungeons and Debit Cards is a game that I'd love to be playing. So if anyone has any debit card information like that, okay, actually don't put it in chat. But I do want one of those metallic. Have you all seen those metallic credit cards? Like the Chase Sapphire Reserve. This is not a sponsored stream, by the way. It looks so satisfying to hold. I wanted one, but I hear the benefits to it aren't as good these days anymore, so it's not really worth diving into. Plus, I hear a lot of the bonuses, like specifically is for people who travel a lot, and yeah, traveling ain't not something I'm doing a lot of these days.
Yep. When you were talking about sending me a string of numbers, I thought the joke was that I'm non-binary and you were going to send me something in binary. Like just a whole bunch of zeros and
No!
ones.
It's like the whole meme from SpongeBob. It's like, oh, he's claustrophobic. And it's like, ho, ho, ho. No, stop it, Patrick. You're scaring him.
Exactly.
All right, folks, you heard it here first. People in chat are interested in accepting credit card numbers. Those are the real numbers. Broke, phone numbers, giving them out. Woke, giving out your credit card number. Galaxy Brain, giving out your password because, oh man, if you type in your password, they just show up as stars like this. H-U-N-T-E-R-2. See, look! Wow!
Wow, it works.
Impressive. Yes. Happy International Women's Day, Reese. All right, sorry, I cut Silly Pickles off in honor of International. I cut off I cut off Silly Pickles in honor of International Women's Day. I'm so sorry. Wow, Brilliff. How
Wow,
dare
it
you
worked.
put Frank's password here in chat? Actually, I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Three Houses on stream, and the people I've been most interested in are the kind of people that, let's just say, are the kind of people Frank would typically be interested in. And then everyone in chat gives me a hard time because they're like, "Oh yeah, of course you like." I'm like, "No, it's honestly because I like their personalities. Like, honestly, they are the people I typically thought I'd be going for. But then I got to know them. I'm like, oh wow, I like Manuela. Wow, I like Dorothea. Like." They seem like neat people, and everyone just looks at them. They look at me, and they're like, "Uh-huh, sure, sure you do."
Yeah, they're cool.
They are cool. They sing. I love singers. Oh, Melia. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the follow. I hope the league is going well. Sorry, Melia is one of my friend's friends, and actually, you all should follow Melia. Melia is I gotta get this right, clown cat girl VTuber. Hope that's right. So if any of you all like,
You have my attention.
if any of you like clowns or cat girls, swing on by.
I do like clowns or cat girls.
Not both at the same time.
Yeah, he's not super into cat calls.
It's okay. I'll be the cat girl aficionado enthusiast over here. You could be into clowns. Actually, I
And
saw
Quinn can be into girls.
Happy International Women's Day. Oh, Happy International Women's Day. Yeah, this is the best thing to be like.
I am the unfortunate exact opposite of the target audience. You know,
Yeah.
I like cats.
You like dogs, boys, and it's the opposite of a clown.
Mine.
Businessmen.
I hate businessmen.
Well,
Wait, but
well, you would hate Pokemon Scarlet Violet because there's a businessman gym leader who is. What does anyone care about Pokemon Scarlet Violet spoilers in here?
probably.
Wait, you probably would care.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I care about Scarlet and Violet spoilers while also having no immediate plans to play the game at all.
I feel
it's
that so
it's not
much.
going great for me.
As you know, I detest spoilers, so I'm like, oh man, how dare you ruin this for me? Were you gonna play the game the next 3 years? No, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, I do like the businessman. So I didn't like the businessman at first, but Reese and I, we watched I watched our someone we follow play it, and I was like, oh wow, actually, they grew on me. So I recommend. I hope you enjoy it. But it's also timely that Melia came in right as we're streaming D&D because they actually wanted to get into D&D, and we're gonna do The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. They got really good art of their character. Yeah, but then you know how D&D goes. Sometimes you don't get to meet up and stuff. So yeah, because we ran The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. I was the DM for these two. It was a great time. I enjoyed it. Personally, it's one of my fond D&D memories. Good times, good times. And now we're here. This dungeon, which is the opposite of where... I assume we won't run into any clowns or cat girls in here. I feel like it's...
Never say never.
Okay, well, if there were clowns or cat girls in here, would you... would you, like, take them out, or would you keep them as is in here?
I'm not doing like anything to edit this game.
Mm-hmm.
If you find a clown or a cat girl, it's 100% organic.
It's like how we thought the sexy spider daddy from 2 weeks ago. I was like, wow, you did this for me. Thank you, DM. Thank you for putting in this sexy spider person.
I mean, I definitely didn't put in a hot spider dude specifically for you, but I did actively put in the hot spider dude. That is not organic. That is something that I have added. That merchant does not exist in the actual game.
Well, I am happy that the hot spider person's here.
Yes. Yes, we're all happy that the hot spider person is here.
Okay, so yes, again, in honor of International Women's Day, I did cut off Silly Pickle. So, what were you saying?
I was gonna ask, do we want to keep following the tunnel or go down this hallway?
Let's go down this hallway. We're here.
Sure.
I was about to have Dolce say, well, okay, you know, it's a saying, right? We're here, we're queer. Like, I'm like, Dolce is, but like,
Mhm.
I'm like, I can't do it. But she said it in spirit, or she said it on the inside. And not just because there's a Dolce inside her brain.
This is interesting. There's like one man-made tunnel in the middle of this like natural tunnel, or
A tunnel inside a tunnel. Don't say. The spirit is in me.
well, not anymore. I depossessed you.
All right. Well, it was a good run, everyone.
As you enter this area, you can hear a very, very faint sound of weeping.
Me too, bestie.
You also hear a much more oppressive sound of chittering, and that same sound of something being dragged along stone.
That oppression.
Someone being kidnapped by Grix?
Maybe. Let's stop them.
Yes, you are being kidnapped by Grace.
Oh no. We've fallen into by trying to
Plot
avoid the
twist.
goblin's trap, we've fallen into the Grix trap.
Bless.
Bless you.
Thank you. As you enter the hallway, you do hear a. You can hear the sound of weeping coming more clearly from the south at this point. And Silly Pickles, you can see some Grix moving around down to the south.
More Grix.
Oh, she'll say, what's a Grick?
It's those things we just fought.
How did you know what they were called?
I don't remember.
No, no.
Silly Pickles is holding like the Dungeon Master's Guide or the Monster Manual.
Well, you got close enough.
Try to get close enough to fooling Blockhead, but I should probably just have possessed Dolce.
Initiative for Grick, initiative for Grick, initiative for victim being carried away by Grix. The Grick are kidnapping each other. Oh my gosh. One speedy. That Grick just has roller skates on for some reason, taped to its body. Because they're like tubes, right? Ravenous tubes.
They are, for all intents and purposes, spiders. The spiders,
really?
what I'm saying. No, they're,
This-
for all
oh.
intents and purposes, snakes.
Oh my gosh, you scared me.
Except their heads end in 4 tentacles that have suction cups along the underside, and then very sharp spikes with like 3 points to them, and a large beak that is surrounded by the tentacles.
Well, at least they ain't cockatrices, Dolce will say.
Interestingly enough, they specifically have dark vision and not blind sight, but they don't have eyes that are visible in their picture. Like they might have eyes, but there's nothing on the official art that represents that fact.
Speaking of eyes, I'll send you all this video that Pretzels, my friend, sent me. You don't have to watch it now. I was just talking about cursed weapons that this person runs in their campaign.
On TBM.
Yeah, it's because they noted like, oh, cursed weapons are like. Oh, wait, this has nothing to do with the fact that Dolce's holding a cursed weapon. I swear, It was honestly because you talked about eyes, and the cursed weapon that he runs uses eyes.
Nice.
Yeah, neat concept, but yeah.
No
Awesome.
sooner do you guys get about halfway into this room before this quick turns to face you and makes some kind of warning call, and almost with no reaction time at all, another one comes barreling down the hallway towards you guys.
Oh my god.
It does use the dash action to get there, so it is not going to be doing anything else. But it's got that whole let that be a warning to feel to it. The good news, however, is that Dolce gets to actually see where this thing is pretty much immediately. So, Dolce, there was a horrible beaked snake that just fucking materialized in front of you within half a second.
Man, I sure hate it when that happens.
I think I lost Blockhead, so I just replaced him.
Nice. Weird.
Oh right, sorry. I mean, I was like, oh, do I get an attack of opportunity? I didn't realize. Sorry, it's my turn. All right. Well,
Yes.
I will actually move into position here. Go 5, 10.
I found Blockhead.
Oh, whoops. That's my bad.
Hiding in plain sight.
Dolce will try to swipe at one of the Grick's tentacles with her sword.
Keeping Blockhead clenched between her buttocks. And that does hit.
If she's clenching it between her buttocks, that means that the embroidery on her pants that say that the potions to her left is getting blocked off by Blockhead.
I'm sorry, is the embroidery like on her ass cheeks?
Yeah,
Yes.
like, you know how they have those booty shorts? Not that I have any of them yet. I mean, not that I have any of them. You know how they have those shorts with the words on them?
Booty shorts that say bag of holding on the back.
Yeah. Oh man, they should
Machine
totally
was
make.
built for destruction.
They should make D&D versions of those if they don't already do. I gotta check Etsy later.
They very well may. What did you say, Brilliff?
They said this machine was built for destruction or whatever.
This machine kills fascists.
Yeah, that too.
So Dolce
I
will,
agree, Reese. We all deserve those booty shorts.
Dolce will strike again with her longsword.
Yep,
Oh,
that hit. because
Right,
of the
advantage. Woohoo! And let's see. So she swiped at a tentacle. She'll swipe another one, and then she'll jam the umbrella at its beak.
Yep.
All right, and with that, Dolce will end her turn. She kind of like is gonna keep a cautious eye on the Grick behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm done there.
All right. Another one comes down the hallway on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one has just enough time to get into melee range with you for a tentacle attack. Then this. Silly Pickles, you up.
All right. Silly Pickles is gonna go down here and immediately possess Dolce.
That's me.
This is a good idea, I assure you.
Things that inspire confidence.
Long- And she will cause her to attack the north one. And attempt to finish it off.
Never wheat shredded eat.
You said it.
I hate you all.
It's Brello's fault for getting it stuck in my head after countless sessions.
Yeah, so we've played on several maps where the compass is rotated so that east is pointing up, to which I always respond with the mnemonic device of eat shredded wheat never. Anyway, make a longsword attack.
One of these days, we'll come across a map where it's diagonal.
That'll be miserable for everyone involved.
Actually, I was watching a streamer play Mario Maker, and they had so many diagonals on their level that they were like we VTubers call them flesh tubers when you stream with your actual face, like face cam. So this flesh tuber was like had himself rotated, so he was like coming out of a corner in diagonal, and it made me want to instinctively like turn my head to watch him like red set up.
Anyway, make a longsword attack.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about how Mr. Flesh. I was thinking about our potential title for this session. Oh, you're not here anymore, right?
What a build-up.
Well, I mean, given how you dealt like max damage both times that you controlled my arm,
Yeah.
it had to balance out.
Yeah, we'll try it again next turn. Anyway, that'll be the end of my turn.
That'll be in the end both of your lives. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. This one is now in melee range, and it's going to tentacle attack Dolce. So that is 16 slashing damage to Dolce, and that is 8 slashing damage to.
This is a great idea.
Damage to Silly Pickles.
You jinxed that. I am out of superiority dice. Okay, I'll take that. Half my remaining health.
Yeah.
Yahoo!
And because that hit, beak attack. So that's another 5 piercing damage to Dolce, and another 2 piercing damage to
Sick.
Pickles. So the Gwick manages to latch onto Dolce's body with all 4 of its bulbed tentacles, and then it pulls her in and attempts to bite down on her with its beak.
Stranger
Thankfully, due to her resistance, it's only able to get a small portion of her arm off, as opposed to taking off the entire thing.
Whew, I need that.
But maybe the next one will be a little bit more successful.
I
1,
certainly
2,
hope not.
3, 4, and tentacle attack. And this one misses,
Phew, just barely.
just barely. Next up is this one. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, and do the same attack. Tentacle attack. So that is a 21 for 9 more slashing damage to Dolce, and 4 to Silly Pickles.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And with that tentacle attack successful, it lunges for a beak attack as well and misses. Now we return to the top of the water, and that incredibly eager one that almost got itself killed is going to turn around and finally attack its quarry that it was so excited to get to earlier. And it hits for 8 slashing damage to Dolce, 4 to Silly Pickles, and pulls you in for a beak attack, which hits again for another 4 to Dolce and 2 to Silly Pickles.
So about that 8,
Yeah?
I think the 8 drops me. Just for the
Sick.
The 11 that I was seeing was Silly Pickles.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the end of its turn. So Dolce, I need a death save.
It's me. I'm ready for some death saves.
That's a success.
Well, you weren't joking about when you said that we were the ones who were getting kidnapped by Grix.
Yeah.
Maybe the real kidnapping victims were the friends we made along the way. Anyway, this Crick is going to move on top of Dolce's body and attack Silly Pickles with its tentacles. Does hit for 7 slashing damage to you.
Yeah.
And despite the fact that you're immune to grappled, I've established that they're pulling you in with the tentacles for a beak attack, so that's what's still happening.
Yeah.
That hits you for another 2 piercing damage.
Sick.
Silly Pickles, you're up.
Well, I can't really run. So I guess we're about to find out what happens when we respawn. I'm going to fling Blockhead at this one who's wounded in an attempt to finish it off before they finish me off. And horribly fail.
Indeed.
I'll use a bonus action to burn a hit die. Yeah, that'll save me. That's the end of my turn.
Well, okay. So I guess this quick is gonna go 1, 2, 3, and attack. Silly Pickles, tentacle attack.
Hey, guess what?
Oh boy.
Terrific. So that is exactly enough to drop you to 0 if I'm seeing that correctly.
Correct.
Wait. Okay, so that drops you. Would you mind describing what happens to Silly Pickles when she's knocked unconscious?
Wait,
'Cause
is
it
this your
hasn't
first time?
happened before.
Oh my gosh, interesting.
Yeah, as I understand it, she will, kind of float to the ground and sort of settle there, unconscious, seemingly, similar to, when a live person gets knocked unconscious.
TBK, TB.
Happy Women's Day, everybody. Well, okay, so normally in a situation like this, I would love to have you guys roll your death saves. But you guys just went down to a group of 5 hungry monstrosities.
Oh man, it's that boar we
So-
were talking about earlier.
So while yes, technically, you could argue that. I mean, I suppose yeah. I should at least let you guys roll your death saves on the off chance of a natural 20. The issue with that, however, is that
They're going to eat Dolce.
they're still going to be attacking you guys.
I am a snack.
And every attack that
fails.
hits is an automatic, like 2 failures,
Yep. And they have advantage on the attack.
and they have advantage on the attack. So this break is going to be beak attacking. Is going to beak attack Silly Pickles at advantage.
Yep. Uh-huh.
So that's an automatic 2 failed death saves right there.
Yep.
Next up is this quick that is going
God.
to. Next up is this quick down here that is going to tentacle attack Dolce with advantage. So that actually just kind of barely hits. So that is another 2 failed death saves.
Uh-huh.
And then beak attack at advantage, and yeah, that hits. So Dolce is dead.
Damn, we did it. We did it, Reddit.
We did it. And this one is gonna come up here and attack Silly Pickles, and that does hit. So that's another 2 failed death saves. So Silly Pickles is herself also dead now.
He dead.
So
Super dead.
great news. You
Super
guys
dead.
can both. You guys can both add. Oh, did you delete your character token? I mean, sure, that works. So you guys can both add 1 to your death counter.
Ooh.
Oh, did good.
So congratulations.
Is my death counter at 2?
Your death counter would be at 2, yes. And Dolce's, I guess, would also be a 2 then.
You know
Or,
this.
or 3 if the death house is canon to this character.
I think so. Death House is canon, but I think I mixed up because it was Solstice that got fuck obliterated. Actually, Dolce
Oh, yeah,
took
and
lethal
Dolce-
damage jumping off that balcony and got carried away by Braylev's character. I
But she did
misspoke.
survive that one, I
She
believe.
did.
I think
yeah.
she did. Yeah,
So-
I misspoke.
So this is only Dolce's second death. So that's good.
Yeah, she's got that sign that says, days since last death.
0. Just erases the, like, she had like 79 there and just erases that one to 0. So just as your consciousnesses fade out and effectively you can see yourselves departing from your bodies. It's a very strange experience for Silly Pickles, for her effective ghost to be separated from her ghost body, or ghost, if you would. But the two of you, as your consciousnesses fade out to go to whatever afterlife is waiting for you, get a clear and horrible view of Dolce's body being ripped apart and eaten immediately by these 5 very hungry, ravenous Gricks. And then, of course, just as quickly as you start to make peace with your deaths, just as you start to materialize into the afterlives that are awaiting you, you are immediately thrust back into this dungeon, immediately in front of the statue of Malayal, where you made your pact several days back.
Are we at full health?
Yes.
What a good question.
I'm figuring that part out right now, because evidently I didn't have that set for Dolce, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting that going.
Do you mind if I ask you a question when you're done?
Yeah, what's up?
Is it okay? I just thought of this idea. Is it okay if I swap personalities when I die?
I have no issue with that.
Oh,
It is
boy.
your character, and you're already doing weird, jacked up shit with it. Have fun with it, man.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
And Silly Pickles will swap personalities with Blockhead.
Incredible.
Silly Pickles is now mute and has no agency going forward.
Finally, I can talk.
I am not in favor of granting your featureless wooden D6 a personality insigniance. That would imply that it is magical,
Yeah, that's true.
and if it was in any way a living creature, then it should count as something that can be attacked.
Yes.
We don't necessarily want to broach that topic.
Well, yeah, but then that would make Silly Pickles an inanimate object while she's not.
Oh, Lord. Socrates would have or Socrates, depending on who you're talking to, would have a field day with this one.
So the two of you return to. Does it look better on the map player? What the hell just happened?
Oh no, our pentagram has disappeared.
Oh god, we could only use it once.
Oh no.
Damn it. I'm pretty sure I clicked to send it to the map layer, not to delete it.
Yeah, Roll20's like, oh, I'm sorry, you wanted to delete this? Oh, you wanted to delete your entire game? Alrighty. Roll20, not sponsored.
Oh god, we're drowning. Ah, there we go.
There it is. Why did I leave it on the token layer in the first place? Whatever. What the hell happened to the last one?
Token pentagram. It's just layers of layers. It's not just one pentagram, it's like 5 pentagrams on top of each other to ensure that Roll20 doesn't eat it.
The delete option is nowhere near the layer option. How the hell did I delete that thing? Whatever. So, the two of you reform. You do still have all of your gear. You do still have you have returned at full health. You effectively have just completed a long rest.
I was gonna ask, what about my hit dice?
Yeah. Mechanically,
Ooh.
mechanically, you have, you basically get a refill on everything.
All right.
So do I get back half my hit dice or all of them?
All of them. I guess
Let's
it's good.
go. All right. Well, then I guess Dolce will pass back to life. She'll be like,
Oh wait, I don't breathe.
ah. Wait, I can. Wait. Huh? She looks around. She looks at Malial. She looks at Silly Pickles. She looks
Hey,
at
it worked,
Blockhead.
we're alive.
Am I?
The
Aren't you?
an unfamiliar voice speaks in the back of your head, Dolce, and as you know, Silly Pickles, Malial's voice rings in the back of your head.
Mm.
You see now that I keep my word about the terms of my contracts. So too do you know now that the terms from your side are binding as well. You are bound to this dungeon in whole and in spirit until Alistair Blackcloak draws his final breath.
That works for me. Can we still go up into the tavern?
But no further.
You know what? I actually like that explanation for the fact that in Dolce's previous campaign, she actually owns a inn/tavern, like that's a ways away. It makes sense that she, if she's stuck to the tavern, she can't just like cop a free night at her own inn. So, yeah.
Okay, so this is sort of a good news, bad news situation. The good news is, of course, that you guys are functionally immortal as long as you both die in a fight.
Yahoo! High five.
The bad news is that you did both just die in a fight, which means that you are functionally immortal, but by no means invincible.
Yes. Okay.
And you do, at least on some level, have to deal with the lasting trauma of what the fuck happens to you after you die.
Yeah. That Dolce is actually processing that in her own head right now. I don't know if this Dolce is privy to the. I don't know if this one has that trauma. Oh my gosh. I'm
Imagine the
confusing
trauma
myself.
of finally making peace with your death, setting foot in the afterlife, and then having it all ripped away from you. And now imagine having to do that countless numbers of times.
Woo!
Because you're still on floor 1.
D&D, more like trauma and
Alright,
trauma. I can't think of anything else.
let's scroll out and see how much of floor 1 we've explored. Sick! Fucking awesome! A good, 30 to 40%.
What's the name of the person who wrote that? It was a guy, Gary? Did Gary do this one?
I don't believe so. This
Oh,
one
okay.
does. This one is I think, made in 5e.
This would be way more bullshit if it was Gary Guy. Yeah.
Wait, did he die? I'm sorry, I don't.
Gary is significantly dead.
Wait, when did
I
he
love
die?
that word.
Significantly dead, as opposed to dead or possibly dead.
Yeah, the idea was that he was
He
to
was dead
convey
for a
that
long
he
time.
has been dead for a significant period of time. But
He is insignificantly dead.
Well, it sounds like he should have made a pact with a devil. It sounds like a skill issue to me personally.
Insignificantly dead is when you are functionally treated as though you still exist and are making decisions by your fucking corporation.
Gary was short for Gerald.
Was
Uh-huh,
it?
Sure.
No.
No.
Mhm.
Gary Gygax's frozen severed head still being consulted for doing rulings. Every time Jeremy Crawford makes a ruling or gives an answer to a question on Twitter, it's only after consulting Gary Gygax's severed head through seance. we have fun here. Nothing but wholesome jokes.
Yeah. Actually, I saw this cool magic item that was it lets you cast Speak with Dead, but you just have to be like stepping on, not in a weird way, but here, let me pull it up. It was by the Criven Saddlebag, which I think you all might remember is how I used to a lot of the stuff I used to give y'all. I'll just pull that up. They were pretty cool. Oh, they're called Grave Trotters. Send this to you two. I'll send this to Reese. Yeah, I let you like cast it. You get charges to cast the Speak with Dead spell. Pretty convenient, so you don't have to actually dig up for those of us who are in D&D to the D standing for digging up graves. You can just stand on top of the grave and you should be able to ask the corpse something, and you'd be able to know the answer even if it's incapable of speaking, like because it's buried 6 feet in the ground. Yeah, these boots are cool. I miss handing you all these magic items every, or to Captain Ann and Joe.
Yeah, those were always fun. So you did make progress.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do from here? You've been given another chance to keep going forward.
Okay. Well, Dolce here is still looking around. She's looking at the statue. She's looking at the pentagram. She's looking at Silly Pickles and Blockhead.
Well, we could mindlessly throw ourselves back in that direction and try and take them out. How long has it been, by the way?
Oh, actually, that is a good question.
Oh, hell.
Malaiel's not going to answer that.
Oh,
How long's it been, since we've been down here?
Since we died.
Wait, we died?
Oh, do you not remember?
Are you... Wait, to recap, did Silly Pickles give Inside Dolce her name?
I don't remember, though she does sound exactly the same.
Okay, you're that spirit I was talking to, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And who are you? She turns to Blockhead. Not much of a talker, this one, huh? Right, so we have a mission? We have to kill this Alistair Blackcloak guy?
Okay, so you came back wrong.
Rude.
My name's Silly Pickles.
Hi, Silly Pickles. My name is Dulce de Leche. Nice to meet you.
Right. How much do you remember about yourself?
What is this sword? She's like swinging the sword around. Why can't I let this go? She like...
Oh yeah,
like,
you're cursed.
What? Oh, God.
But you're actually pretty good with it, so I guess it works out.
She like swings it around. She's like, where'd my other umbrella go?
I mean, I think you still have it. It's just hard to hold.
Well, no, I had... She's like swinging her sword and her umbrella. She's like getting used to her muscles. All right, so where's this Alistair guy? Is he hot?
Wait, are you the Dolce that I was talking to inside your head?
Yeah. Wait, where'd the other one go?
Oh, Well, if I could possess you to see if she's inside you.
Wait, hold on. You're gonna possess me? Wait, is that what you've been doing?
Yeah.
What the? You all can't run around in here like...
I mean, I used it to save your life a few times.
Oh. Well, thank you.
You would have been eaten by a gelatinous cube.
Well,
But I yanked you out of there.
well, good thing you saved me from getting eaten. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't save you from being eaten this time, but
I was quote unquote looking at the camera that whole time after making that joke. It's like, sure, I'm glad I didn't get eaten. That would have been rough. Okay.
okay. Well, So I guess you have your body back.
Yes. Glad to be back. Oh man, I should visit my friends. I should visit my family. Wait. Sorry.
Well, you can't now.
Right, I'm
Bad news.
bound here or something? And not the good way.
About that.
I love that Dolce has been back on this mortal coil and in control of her body for all of like 3 minutes, and she is already asking if some dude is hot, and she is like dropping not at all subtle hints that she's into bondage.
Yeah, I forgot how in character it is for me as Dolce to be like, so, but are they hot though?
Dolce, horny on main Leche.
Yep. As my first D&D OC, she got first dibs on a lot of let's just say traits,
Aspects of your personality.
aspects of my personality.
Redheads, White King.
Yeah, the redheads. And of course, all my OCs inherit my love of hot chocolate, no matter the weather, which is nice. Is he hot though? All right. So she said, "All right. So I'm stuck here until we kill this Alistair guy, right? Do we have to kill him, or is it more of a like we just have to stop him from doing whatever
We
bad
should
things?
probably kill him. I mean, even if we didn't have to, he probably deserves to die.
Oh, he's like a bad guy. I got you. Okay.
Built this entire dungeon
Oh, he built
As
this
a
place.
reminder, the exact terms of your contract
until he takes his
require-
last breath.
No, until you kill him. That is
okay.
the contract, which means technically speaking, if he dies of any other cause except for you two
We're
specifically
stuck in here
murdering him,
forever.
you are stuck in here forever.
Oh no! Imagine if Alistair Blackcloak is just like about to take lethal damage from us, is like and just like fireballs himself in the face or something. Like, damn. I don't even know you can do that, but damn.
You didn't win. He said as he casts level 9 fireball centered on himself.
Oh my god. Well, time to retire Dolce. She's stuck in this dungeon forever. She's like, I like dungeons. No, it's just not one of those kind of dungeons, Dolce.
It can be. I mean, we're stuck here forever. We're immortal.
Not with that
might as
attitude.
well do whatever the fuck we want with it. The owner's dead.
It is worth addressing that you have not been told what happens if you die in a way that does not bring you back.
Oh right, like if one of us dies but not the other.
Exactly. In that case, that person's dead. And ideally, they get just treated as if they had died normally. But it is worth noting you have signed a contract with the devil, who did not strictly specify.
True.
Man, if only Dolce
Fingers
had a
crossed.
lawyer here.
Yeah, exactly. Don't sign any contracts with the devil without at least one other devil there to make sure that to advocate for you.
So I guess Silly Pickles will just get Dolce up to speed.
Okay.
So we sold our soul to this devil. Well, we didn't actually sell our soul. We might have. It's a little unclear. We signed a contract with him.
Okay.
He'll bring us back to life. If we die. If we both die. But if only one of us dies, we stay dead.
Aren't you? Sorry. Aren't you dead?
Yeah, that doesn't seem to count.
Okay.
For all intents and purposes, this seems to be my alive state now.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And force you to make a new fucking character. And it's just like, yeah, he brings back Silly Pickles as she was in life. Make a new OC, asshole.
Yeah, I've considered the possibility.
Right. So we just gotta kick this dude's ass and then we're free.
Yeah, he's on the 20th floor of this dungeon.
Okay. And what floor are we on?
Oh, that's significant. There's more than 20 floors.
How many floors are there?
Why should I tell you that?
I didn't know if it was common knowledge.
It is not common knowledge.
And Maliel didn't tell us either, huh?
Nope. And he refuses to give any good information except when I deem it necessary or entertaining. Or when I can think of stuff, anyway. But I'm not gonna let. But I just don't want him to suddenly just be an excuse for you guys to just ask questions out of the book.
God,
Yeah.
leveling up is gonna be so fucking slow in this campaign.
Yes, yes. The way it is designed is that you get one level up before, basically.
What a mercy. So Dolce will be like, yeah, so what floor are we on?
1.
Wait, like, 1? Like, single digit 1? Like,
Yeah. Of nebulous amount.
he squints. Lose your body for 1? However, wait, how long have I been? What year is it?
It's year.
Huh.
Oh
Interesting.
my god, you've been out of your body for an unknowable number of years. How old
It's
are you?
1987. AD.
Whips off calendar, it's 1984.
Actually, I heard 1987. I was like, isn't that meme year? I was like, oh wait, no, that's 3 years too late. Dolce will say, well, okay, looks like we've got our work cut out for us. How do you fight? Show me what you can do.
Oh, I fling things around. Oh,
Just start playing the start playing the Theosopho music.
she'll fling Blockhead around. He'll bounce off the walls. And she'll say, or I can possess people and make them attack each other.
Oh, that sounds cool. Okay, so you could potentially possess this Alistair Blackcloak guy, right, and make him. Wait, if you possess him, I assume it'll be difficult to possess him, but if you possess him and you make him stab himself, does it count as you killing him or does it count as him killing him?
I guess we'll find out.
I'd rather not. I'd rather be. Okay, let me get the final blow on him just in case, or at least don't possess him, and then. Our game plan. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Okay.
By
Well-
all rights, when you get to that point, having Silly Pickles possess him to have him kill himself is going to be like by far her least effective method of combat.
Yeah, I imagine he
not
probably
good,
has like
though.
super high saves and.
Yeah, his saves are probably pretty good.
Plus 100 to charisma save.
I don't know what he is. Maybe a demi-lich or something, but
I'm sure he's just some normal dude.
Man. In retrospect, kind of wish that I talked to you guys about, like, hey, what do you want to happen if you guys do die and respawn ahead of time? Because it would have been pretty entertaining and pretty interesting if it's just like, okay, the Dolces switch personalities and they have different classes, and Silly Pickles comes back as her living self, and she's like a completely new character. That would have been really neat.
I definitely considered it.
I wish that I had thought to ask before.
It's a
Not
cool
too
way of
late. We
keeping it
can
fresh,
retcon it.
like-
We can make new characters right here.
Right, because Dolce is technically, like, the way I brought Intellect Devourer Dolce into this was a different class than I was using her before she got Intellect Devoured.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
It's pretty good.
I was actually
do like-
thinking, because the subclass situation, like, I was thinking, well, what if I reclass her? Like, perhaps Maliel, we can work something out.
I did actually have, so I didn't want to like bring this up too soon because I didn't want to like kind of accidentally push you in a specific direction, but I did have the idea the other day of like, okay, but if you come up with like some way for the Dolces to like permanently switch personalities, I will let you reclass.
Ooh.
Because of the fact that the original Dolce was different, was like a half caster.
Right.
If you guys are interested in having this death mechanic make this sort of change, I am okay with that. But I will, and we can like totally like
Hash it out.
spend the rest of this session like hashing out what you want to do and like making those characters if you want. I will say though, Dolce has a way to like switch between two characters and have that walk within the context of this mechanic in an entertaining way. If Silly Pickles comes back, she's coming back as a living being, and you're not going to be playing Ghost Silly Pickles anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, like, Silly Pickles would effectively be, like, returned to the character creation menu, and then, like, that is it. That's your respec.
Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, so far I am quite enjoying the Lingering Soul, and I'm interested to see how its higher level features work. And living Silly Pickle in life, Silly Pickles was probably some kind of martial class.
Of course.
So doing that logically probably wouldn't be super great for the party composition.
Original Dolce's just like, what do you mean you're all martial fighters? What do you mean I'm the only caster? Out of the 4 of us, I'm the only caster? Come on. Looks over at Blockhead. Please tell me you're a caster of some sort.
Blockhead, you look over Blockhead, something wearing a wizard hat.
That's cute.
I mean, it is worth addressing if your concerns are Silly Pickles in life was probably some kind of martial class. I don't agree with the implication that would have any kind of meaningful change to the party, because you're functionally already a martial class.
Yeah. Well,
like, it might not be the best change, but it wouldn't be all that much of a change outside of you'd probably be able to dash.
Well, it sounds like probably Silly Pickles isn't going through any meaningful changes at this point.
I think not. It's a tempting idea that's really cool, but I think for now, I enjoy playing as the Ghost class.
Okay. And while I would be interested in I really like the idea of like swapping between the two to keep it fresh, but I don't want to have to bog us down with those logistic discussions unless we called it here or something. World is my oyster. Possibilities. But yeah, I assume then we'll probably keep trekking through the dungeon, depending on how everyone's feeling. If anyone needs a break, if anyone wants to call it here, I'm still good for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are going to be able to make a ton more progress, but
okay.
Like tonight. But I am definitely down to keep going.
Okay.
So Silly Pickles will fill Dolce in on the mental map of the area.
Okay.
You gotta tell her about the one actually hot entity that you have found. You gotta tell her about Spider Daddy.
Can we just say we have a map that we're filling out?
You could say that you're drawing a map.
Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Oh. If Dolce were on like the best of terms with her other self, she could like leave notes in the map for the other Dolce Divine. I think that's a cute idea.
I'm down with the idea of you guys like drawing out a map rather than just saying like according to my mental map. All that.
According to Braylev's mental map.
Yeah.
Because it's important to note like this dungeon has existed for a very long time, and it has a very, very high mortality rate for a number of reasons. One of which being it is not mapped out, and people do not know how to navigate it when they go in. Everyone is going in blind, just like the two of you, because the adventuring types tend not to be super great at planning out the mapping portion, and the people who are more interested in mapping something out tend not to be able to hold their own super great. So an actual map of any amount is kind of a rarity.
Nice.
So you kind of have to figure it out on your own.
We should be the change we want to see in the world.
Exactly.
So can we say from this point on, as we walk through hallways, we're taking notes and maps and shit?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
Okay. That's
At least
cute.
Dolce is anyway.
Right,
Yeah.
because you don't have a corporeal. Yep. Okay. And that's cool with me. So Dolce is fully caught up. Let me just take another gander this whole map. So that's that central room. That's that tunnel. That's where the cube was. That's where she went unconscious that one time. That's the coffin with the was it the gamer girl bathwater or the adventurer girl holy water. The snake throne. Oh, we still have to explore up there about snake throne. Okay. Right.
I will say also,
Yeah.
while it is fine for you guys to like canonically have a map that you're filling out, I will still like reveal and hide areas as they become thematically appropriate and relevant.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
You just don't have to like go through all kinds of like twists and turns to like justify why your characters still remember the layout of the place that you haven't explored all that thoroughly.
That's fair.
It is admittedly quite confusing as to where we've been before when it keeps getting rehidden.
That's fair. It's just that if you guys like, if you guys like leave a fight unfinished, I don't want you guys to just be able to like know the layout of enemies that you find again later on because the whole map has to stay revealed.
Yeah, but wouldn't they just be on the GM layer or whatever until they get over there?
I suppose it's more work for me though.
Fair.
Okay. Well, if we're progressing back through the dungeon, do you want to go by the snake throne? Do you want to get revenge on those Gricks?
There was
By
someone
Dolce's
crying
like
in that
half-eaten
direction.
body. Oh right, someone got. I mean, not the Dolce technically does, but we know someone was crying, and we didn't figure out what the crying was unless the Gricks have learned to pretend to make the crying sound, you know, to lure
That's
unsuspecting
possible.
travelers.
Out of character, that might be possible. I don't remember if they can do that.
Could be, if this dungeon has anything in it. Night Reese.
If it doesn't have anything in it, you can do what might be possible.
Oh,
Gricks being able to mimic voices.
yeah, the Gricks were making the crying sound to trap us. Thanks for swinging by.
That'd be so fucked up, and wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be fucked up. I'm also writing this down.
Looks up Grick monster sheet.
It's just a Google Doc, and we're both actively writing in it right now.
But also, I'm just curious to see what they've done since then. What it's going to look like when we go over there, and if those goblins are still in the way.
Right, the ones you mentioned ran away, and okay, yeah, we can go that way.
All right.
All right.
Should we move along the map, or should we just teleport over there?
You can move along the map, but I'd appreciate if you moved along the map, but you don't have to be super fast about it. You don't have to be super slow about it, rather. I just don't want you, like, teleporting straight into the room with the Gricks.
Alright, go through this tunnel, through a little tunnel, through this room.
As you guys are wandering through the map, through the hallways and tunnels, off in the distance, you can hear a fairly loud, low, moaning sound. It sounds somewhat familiar and not very pleasant.
Coming from where?
Just generally throughout the halls, it's hard to tell the exact location.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does
It's
it sound
Mr.
like Mr. Flesh?
It sounds like Mr. Flesh.
Oh,
Great.
God.
Oh, all right. I should probably.
What's up, Silly Pickles? Do you have a nickname? Still Pickles.
I mean, you can call me whatever you want. My first name is actually Daffodil.
Oh,
But people tend
Daffodil.
to call me by my last name.
All right, Daffodil, what's up?
So we were being chased by some kind of flesh monster.
Ooh.
that was invincible to everything except your sword.
Oh. Well, that doesn't sound good. Wait, did we beat him?
No,
Oh.
and there were signs that it was tracking us even when we were up in the tavern.
Ew.
So we'll probably run into him again.
Ew. He's stalking us?
I guess so.
I should have had some sort of spray to keep stalkers away. What can we put in it? Maybe some spicy peppers. Turn that into a spray. We can call it
I get it.
spicy spray.
Ultra spicy spray.
Cool. I'll work on that when we get up to the surface and escape this tavern after we kill Alistair Blackcloak.
So if we do have to fight it, I guess our best strategy would be for me to possess you and then attack with your sword.
Ooh.
But he'll probably beat us up and kill us.
Okay, so
Which I guess isn't a problem anymore, but...
No, I'd rather not. I don't know what's gonna happen if I die. What if I get trapped in my own head again?
yeah,
That would
wow,
suck.
Yeah, it's dark.
Yeah, it's pretty dark in here. I can't see anything.
I think you know the light spell.
What?
And of course, your cursed sword that's hot glued to your hand is still glowing.
I was using this cursor the whole time. I could have lit something. We like cast light on. Let's just say her cloak, or not her cloak. What is this thing on her neck? Her little handkerchief thing. Should cast light on the handkerchief. I'm like, oh, neat. Do I know any other spells like fireball?
I wish.
Oh,
Have I seen Dolce use any other spells?
Nope, not to my knowledge.
other than maybe disguise self.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can disguise yourself as someone else.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Sorry, the core aspect of her character that I've kept after what's it called when you steal something? Because I'm horribly derivative. She does have one more spell that she hasn't used, but you, unless you're looking at stream just now, don't get to see what it is.
Well, I am on the stream. Let's see.
It's gone.
Rewind.
Clips it so you can get back in the VOD. Well, she will say, okay, so if we see this Mr. Flesh, we should bail?
Probably.
Okay. I want to stay alive as long as possible, so you're the boss.
All right.
So we'll
Well
keep on this
then,
way.
we'll continue. We'll go up into the goblin room. Are there goblins here?
There are not goblins here.
Hmm.
Is the body of the
fill her
bugbear
in.
still here?
The body of the bugbear is still here.
Interesting. What is that?
That's a bugbear.
Don't you mean an owl bear?
Oh, that's something completely different.
Lightning,
Oh.
I swear to God.
Hey, what's
Owl
this knocking
bears
on
are
my
half
door?
owl, half bear.
Why is my DM
Bugbears
here
are
with a
half
gun?
bug, half bear. Anyway,
Right. I should have learned that from Biology 101.
we were also fighting a group of goblins that ran off to the south. I'm not sure what happened to them.
I'm sorry, I thought of the whole Goblin D's Nuts joke, and I just imagined, what's the name of that scarecrow? Clapperclaw just appearing me like, Goblin D's Nuts! Why is the DM at my door with a gun? What's going on here?
Alright. And then make our way over here.
Well, let me find out where you went. Ooh. Anybody supersonic race?
Alright, so down here is where we died.
Oh.
Where are they?
Where's Joker? Oh,
I see. Oh, good. 3 of them died while we were gone. Oh yeah, I should have possessed you. Live and learn.
live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Oh my gosh.
Guys, it's the guy that like sprinted at you guys last time. He's still pissed.
But we died like X time ago, like, and it's still pissed. Damn.
Okay, so in the time that you guys have been gone, a couple things are worth noting. First off, Dolce, it is unclear if you've ever seen anything like these things before.
Right.
That'd be determined by your backstory. There are 2 large snake-like creatures standing before you two that have large bird-like beaks, each of which is surrounded by 4 large tentacles with serrated barbed spikes at the end of them. Both of them, their beaks are absolutely covered in blood, still dripping. And it is not long before you can find the source of that blood,
Oh no.
which is a very mangled corpse in the middle of the room, right around here.
Oh.
The soul-defining trait of it seems to be scattered bits of dark brown, light brown, and long pale.
Oh, that's fucked up. Oh my god. Damn.
Not long after, almost as soon as you enter this room, these 2 turn and face you, and of course, begin combat. This one, eagle as shit, once again, turns around and immediately lashes out at Silly Pickles. Tentacle attack, so that hits for 5 slashing damage to you.
That girl looks scary.
And runs in with a beak attack.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of crits tonight.
Yeah, and you have 4 in a row, so I'm just gonna mark that off.
So that is 5 more piercing damage to Silly Pickles. This quick, hungry for seconds, 2, 3, 4, 5, is going to run up here and test Dolce's reflexes by attacking her out of the blue. Hope you're still limbo and ready for a fight. Tentacle attack on you, that misses. Evidently you're in a good enough shape to be able to dodge.
Ooh.
Dolce, you're up.
Okay.
Hopefully you can give as well as you can get. Or preferably better, I suppose.
Dolce will say to no one in particular, you know it. And she'll move over here. Man, I wish I were down there in some other corner to be like, who are you talking to?
Dolce is Vols, confirmed.
Alright, Dolce will move over here so she can flank. She will pull out the sword and he will strike with it.
Yeah, that hits.
She'll strike
Unlikely
again.
blow.
Doop. And badoop.
Don't forget, you just... Oh yeah, that is what you're doing. My bad. Yeah, that hits. Minus another 9. Okay. This thing is not looking great.
Okay. And then she'll like strike it, like she'll side swipe, kind of like a baseball bat with her left hand, with her umbrella.
It does hit thanks to the advantage.
Phew.
And the umbrella attack does not seem to hit as hard as your sword does.
She like looks at her umbrella and kind of wiggles it around a little bit. She shrugs.
Silly Pickles, you're up.
All right. I will. I'd actually need to risk an opportunity attack to possess Dolce, so... I will fling blockhead at the guy we're flanking.
Okay. Yep, that hits. That's unfortunate.
Fan-fucking-tastic. 1 health, I assume.
Nope.
Okay.
It's dead, but I'm gaslighting you about it.
That's fair. I guess I'll burn a hit die. Yeah, that helps.
Nice.
And then my turn.
Alright. The Grick that attacked Silly Pickles last time is going to do so again. Tentacle attack. That hits for another 6 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And a beak attack that misses. And the second Grick is going to once again attempt to kill Dolce for seconds. Tentacle attack that misses. Alright. So that's the end of its turn. Dolce, you're up.
All right, Dolce will try to slash at its beak with the longsword.
Bam.
She will like run up here and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, come around over here and strike again with the longsword, trying to kind of like she's trying to bring the sword around because it's like she imagines it's facing Daffodil, and she's gonna like try to slash, kind of, like in shows and stuff when someone comes up and like slashes someone's neck, kind of like that, but with this Grick.
Yeah, that hits. Alright. I do want to note also, as you about halfway through the path that you just took to get here, you hold a you would have heard a subtle gasp coming from the other side of that door.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Do I? Oh, because the door's closed. Okay. Well, Dolce and I will keep that in mind. She will take her umbrella, and with her bonus action, she will try to clobber this Grick in the back of the head like they unrealistically do in shows to try to knock someone out.
That does hit.
Yeah. 2. Just like that
Hell
other
yeah.
attack in the crit.
Except this one's actually only going to deal 1 damage.
Yeah. She'll end her turn.
Silly Pickles, you're up. This thing looks like it's on its last legs.
Then fuck it, I'm gonna fucking hit him in the head with a block.
Oh no, not here.
Crunch.
Yeah, that, so
Nice.
you basically shoved the beak from this Grick through the rest of its skull. The
my
beak
God.
itself pops out the other side
Oh,
of his
metal.
Grick's head.
Damn. Oh, Blockhead can talk.
Wow, that went way better than last time.
Okay, that's good to hear. Dolce will kind of like gesture towards the door and like mouth, I heard someone. She will
That might be who we heard last time.
she'll like kind of like sheathe her umbrella, like she'll take her left umbrella, kind of like hook it to her like belt, and she'll like grip the longsword with both hands and kind of like cautiously move towards this door, and she'll open it.
Alright. Dolce opens the door that is itself unlocked, revealing a... What the hell is this guy again? 1 sec. No. Revealing a human man in his mid to late 30s. As you open the door, revealing the light from your sword and I think your umbrella as well. The man is illuminated, his face awash with very plain fear. He cowers in front of you and immediately, as soon as you open the door, ducks down, calls up on himself, and holds out his hands in defense. And I think that might be a good place to call it if you guys are good for that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that works out for me. I was actually gonna ask for it pretty soon, so yeah, it works out. All right.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate cliffhangers, and as a DM, I definitely be like, "Oh, you know what's exciting to get the players excited for next time? If they reach for this bracelet and I don't tell them what happens."
Yup. So, gonna call it there. Gonna move over here for an end screen.
Ooh, nice. I'll zoom out a
I'm
little
gonna
bit.
listen to the yawning portal music again. So that was a fun session.
Yeah, thank you
Oh,
for again facilitating, making these things happen, making the magic happen. I had a really fun time. Glad we had this session.
Yeah.
And look at
Yeah,
us.
You guys good?
4 nat 20s in a row. Sorry, what was your question?
I didn't have a question.
All right. Well then, thank you all for joining. Join us next Wednesday around the same time for more Dungeon of Sad Sage, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, like that fun here. And then, are you both still good for Friday?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, join us this Friday at around 10 Eastern as I DM and take both of them through Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. GG's. Cover Me in Queso, thank you for sticking around for as long as you did. Hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Glad you had fun, Queso.
And we are going to raid into Goat Chimera. We've raided into them before. They are also running D&D in Roll20, so we'll head that way. And yeah, see y'all next time. Have a good night.
See y'all later. See y'all on
Night,
Friday.
everybody.
Yep, see y'all Friday. Bye.
Bye.